Hello, I'm going to show you guys how to use the Big Doors plugin. But first, what is the Big Doors plugin? Well, the Big Doors plugin is a Minecraft plugin that allows you to create those cool animated doors similar to the ones in Create Mod. Now, how do we install it? It supports Bucket, Folia, Paper, Pauper, and Spigot. The versions are from 1.11 to the most recent version at the time of recording 1.21. Now, let me do a showcase of the plugin. So, the first thing is, the four different types of doors: a portcullis, a drawbridge, a standard door, and then a sliding door. So, the first one, a portcullis. What is a portcullis? A portcullis is a door that goes up and down, and then, so you can see right here when you press the button, it goes down. This one goes down, and then you press the button for it to go back up to close. Next door. The next door is a drawbridge. So, you press the button, and it goes down like a drawbridge. This one's also a pretty cool one. Time for the next door. Next door is a standard door that you'd find in a room. You press the button, and then it opens up like a regular door. One of my favorites. And then we have the next one, a sliding door. So this one, you just press the button, and the door slides all the way over there. It can also go forward, backwards, left, and right. Now, next door. So this is a standard sliding door, and you can do this with any door. Is a timer door. So you can set a timer for it to close. So I press the button to activate it. Close. And if I wait a couple seconds, it closes automatically. Cool, right? So now you can use these of course for regular doors like I did, castles, simple doors, bank vaults, anything. Next, here are other things that you can use the doors for. So I use it for the beacon. So you can press this button to close the beacon. Or turn off the beacon, and no light shines through. Open it again, and now. Then you can press panic mode. This turns red, like if you panic or something. You can use this for anything. So I'll be showing you how to make that also next. This I found a way to use it for wireless, so it's not the best example. I mean, I'm not the best at redstone, but it will do. So you press the button, open door. It opens the door. You can walk through and go do whatever you want. And then it closes automatically. So, next step. How do you make the doors? So, great question. Start off by showing how to make a portcullis, probably one of the simpler ones. And then I'll do a tour of the menu. And then I'll show you how to make all of the other ones, including the cool wireless redstone over there. So, let's start. So, to start, you need 2 blocks. You can use as many as you want, but for this, we can use 2. So, we can grab some oak planks and some oak wood, right? So let's make our doors. So let's make our border like that, like so. And then let's fill it in. This is our frame. This is the door, right? Now here's one of the most important things. How do you make a door like those? So you're going to do the most important thing. Slash doors like that. Press enter. And now you're in the cool menu. Now all of these are doors I've already made. But, so normally it would be blank. And then you can change the way it sorts from alphabetically to the most recent one, right? Or you can, and then you can make a new door. So we have the 4 different types. We're going to click on new portcullis. Click it, and we're going to do /name door. And we're going to name the subscribe. Just like how you smash that subscribe button below. Now we have the stick, right? And we're going to left click one corner of the door. And then the other corner. But before we do anything, we have an issue. There's blocks underneath here, so we can do 2 things. One, we can also select this block, right? We can select that dot right there. Or we can just remove it. So now I'll just select the dot. Because if you want it to go up or down, there's still a frame here. It can't go past solid blocks. So you still have to turn the frame into the door. So we can just select here. And now it says portcullis creation. Process successful. Perfect. Yay. Now, next thing is you're going to want to do /doors. And now it's time for a tour of the menu. So in here, you see a new door. Subscribe. Click the door. Now you're in this menu. So this is the ID number. So this is my 47th door. this plugin for a lot of things on the server, a lot of playing around and stuff. And then here's the menu stuff. We have lock door, toggle door, get door info, delete door, we locate power block, set auto close timer, add another owner, remove an owner, change the opening direction, change the number of blocks it moves, toggle if the notifications or not, like I sound in game. And then this one, I don't know what that is, sadly, but it shouldn't be important. So, now, first button. We're going to skip this and go to this. Toggle door. Very important. So, we press the lever, and just like the lever shows, it opens the door. See, the door opens, then we can do fast doors, subscribe, and toggle it again. Now, and then it closes, as you can see right there. Now, the next thing, how do we lock the doors? So, to lock the door, you can just press the lock button, lock door, click it, and now if I go back and try to open it, it won't let me. It says door is locked. Cool, right? So now we can unlock it for now, and then we have the next thing. This just shows you the info. It's a bunch of gibberish, basically. If you want to do it on your own time, you're welcome to. Next button, delete door. This will delete the door. Pretty explanatory. So this one, relocate power blocks. So to activate these doors, if you notice, they all have gold blocks. All of these have gold blocks. Now that's the way you can activate a door. So grab a gold block and any redstone signal that goes directly to it. So you can use a Peters. I'm just going to use a button. Let's go here. You can put it anywhere. But when I press the button, nothing happens. So we need to tell it to use this gold block. So use slash door, press on our subscribe, press relocate power block, and then left click it. And now when we press the button, it goes down. That's cool, but we can do a lot more cool things. So next one is this. Once we want to close after we open it. So this is what comes in. We click on the clock, set auto close time, and now we do slash auto close time. And how many seconds? We can do 1 second. Now we press enter. The door will close after 1 second. So if we press to open it, it opens. And then if we wait a second, you can see it starts to close. Super cool. But what if we want the door to go down 20 blocks instead of just like a couple? So that's the next thing. So you can click this, and then you have a couple more options. So this one adds another owner, so you just do this command, and then you can add an owner. Pretty explanatory. Not going to go too in depth into it. Next one, remove an owner, same idea. Now, here's the thing. For the port glitch, there are two options. You can force it to go up or down. Up, down, up, down. Pressing that. Now, as you may be asking, how do we move a certain amount of blocks? So, that's where this comes in. You can press the sticky, press and change the number of blocks. Give me a second. Okay, that's weird. So, just in case some weird glitch happens, try doing this command, BD cancel. There we go. Let's try that. Doors. Subscribe. There you go. I don't know what, some glitch. Could be server lag. It's not a great server. Some like garbage or tunnel server. But now, as I was saying, how do we move the blocks? So we want to do slash set blocks to move like this. And how many blocks? We can have it move 20 blocks. And when I press enter, door now attempt to move 20 blocks. So it's going to attempt. Now, as you can see when it goes down, it's going down alright. It's going very far down. Underneath the grass slab. Not testing stuff. Goes all the way down there. And then it's going to go back up. So, now we're almost done with the tour of the menu. So, we're going to do slash doors again. Go back into our subscribe door. And now, here's what we're going to want to do. We have this. This will change the noise that it makes when you use it. And then we have the diamond. This, I don't know what it does, and it's not important. So, now that we have our blocks, I'm going to show you how to make the other. I'm so sorry. Once we know how to use the door now, I'm going to show you how to make other doors, the 3 other doors. So we're going to start with making a sliding door. Super easy. So we're just going to block up, make our frame like that, for example, and let's fill it in like that. This is a good size. Now, as last time, we're going to do slash doors, but instead of clicking on the door we have, we're going to click on a new sliding door. Make sure you do sliding. We click sliding, and we're going to name door sliding door. Now we're going to left click on one corner, left click on the other corner, and boom. Sliding door creation process successful. So now if we click on doors, there are a couple of things we can configure. First of all, what direction are we in? Well, this direction is facing south. We want the door to move this way. So how do we do that? So what we do is we click on slash doors or type slash doors in, click on our door, sliding door, the piston, right? And then in here, we're going to want to click on this. Change the direction. This you can set north, east, south, and west. We want to go west, right? And okay, perfect. Now, next thing. Let's relocate the power block as we did last time. Add a go block with a button and right click, left click. So now when we press this, it's going to start sliding. It does only go a certain distance. Hold on, let's clear the weather. I believe you can change that in the actual config, but this gets the job done. So we can close this back. So next door. Next door is going to be a standard door. So we're going to make another border. Let's make this door look a little nicer, I think. I think we deserve it. So it's going to be pretty dog water still, but it's fine. Okay, so it's going to be a standard door, very open. So I'm going to make it look a little nice. So here's what I'm thinking. So what we do is you put a gold. No, we can't do that. So let's do black concrete. Like that. You can't usually put a gold block because the button's going to break automatically. But now we have a door, kind of. It's all flat and wide, but it's fine. Does the job. So now we're going to do slash doors like we've been doing the whole time. And we're going to find a new door. This. So we're going to click this. And we're going to name the door. You should like the video. But you guys should like the video down below. So now that we named our door, we're going to do the same thing that we've been doing, but watch very carefully. We're left clicking one side, left clicking the other side now. So second point selected, please select a rotation block, aka the hinge. Where do you want the hinge? Where is it going to rotate on? So I'm going to select this area. This area is going to start the rotation, so it moves like that. So we're going to select this one. Now door creation successful. So now we're going to start configuring the doors. So in the doors, slash doors, click on the oak door, and you see we can do direction counterclockwise or clockwise. We can do counterclockwise. And then we can click relocate power block, left click, and press it. Now it opens this way. If you do the other one, it opens this way. So that's how we make a door. So that's how we make a standard door. Now we're gonna make a drawbridge. So for this one, let's make it a little nicer. So I'm thinking, why don't we make it a little taller? And let's fill it in. Okay, once you have it filled in, all you're gonna want to do is get our gold block, just so we're ready. We can make this work on both sides if we want. Now, here's what we're gonna want to do. So, okay, so we're gonna want to break these. Now watch. We're gonna do slash doors, and we're gonna create a drawbridge like that. We're gonna name the door drawbridge. And now we're gonna want to do what we've been doing before, selecting both corners. And now, select the point and select the first rotation point, aka the hinge. This common blocks where it's the entire revolution. So we're gonna use the bottom blocks. So, invalid. Oh, sorry. We have to use this where the corner was. So we can use this. But it was a corner. Please select the rotation on the same axis to prevent something. So we're gonna do that. So normally what you should do is you should make it go here to the block here as a door and then select the hinge to be here so it moves down better. But it's fine. So now we can do slash doors. Like we've been doing, it's trap door. Click relocate power, left click. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, I give up. No, we don't want to toggle the door. Slash doors. Click on the trapdoor. Relocate power. And click that. And now, as you saw earlier, they go up and down. Really cool. This is a really cool door once you get it set up properly. So, now these are the basic doors. You can make these more advanced. You can make these look cooler. Now, let's make the beacon system, for example. So, make this. We're just going to need some glass. We can make it blue glass. Let's get any block. We can use regular glass. Oh, we can't use regular glass. We can use the oak logs. Oh, thanks. My bad. And then let's grab a beacon. Okay, put now. And grab blocks for a beacon. So, for the example, we just have a simple beacon. Like so. Press, and there we go. I was about to say, So, now to set this up, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put 2 blocks. Why 2 blocks? Well, when I was saying these doors, it won't let you configure just 1 block. No, so you can do 2 blocks. And then for this, you're also going to have to do 2 blocks like that. Now let's make a small control panel for operations. We can make this look however we want to. And then we're going to have 2 things. We're going to have turn off beacon, like that. And then we're going to have blue beacon, for example. We can make this look better. So, now that we have that, then we're going to want to make 2 sliding doors. So, in the slash doors, I'm going to go a little faster now that you guys know how to use the commands. Slash doors, a new sliding door. Slash name the door. We're going to name this turn off beacon. We're going to select both corners of the door. Now, in the door settings, we can press turn off beacon, relocate the power block, left click on the door block, and then next thing, slash doors. Let's create a new starting door, name the door blue beacon, and we're going to select the blue. That. We're going to do slash doors, go into our blue beacon, relocate the power. Now, before we activate it, we have to make sure they're going the right direction. This is east, so this door is going to go east, so turn off beacon is going to go east. Now, and then this direction is north, so we're going to want to go back, make sure the blue beacon is going north. Now, let's do turn off beacon. Turns off. Press again. Back on. Press blue beacon. And we have a blue beacon. Then press it again. And now we have the normal. So, next thing, I'm going to show you how to make a simple redstone door. So, let's grab some sticky pistons. It can be however you want, whatever redstone device, we can use this. So, now we have this. We're going to grab a redstone torch. Oops. And if I grab a redstone block, it should be able to turn it off manually, right? No. Oh. I think you grab a repeater. Put the repeater there, and then if you put a redstone block, it turns off. So, why a redstone block? Well, here's why. So, I'm just gonna want to grab. You can grab 2 redstone blocks because that can't be one thing. You can use a different block, for example, grass. And then what you're gonna want to do is there's gonna be 1 door this time, okay? Slash doors. Create a new sliding door. Name the door wireless piston door. Select it, make it door block. You can put this all the way over here. Button slash doors wireless piston door. Let's relocate the power to there. Direction is north. So we can go into wireless piston door, set it to north, and then watch. If we press the button. Oh, wrong way. Sorry, this direction, west. My bad. We're gonna set it to west, nope, south. If I mess up one more time, I'm gonna be sad. West. There we go. We're gonna press 1. Now we have an issue. You need to make sure you put the redstone block on the right block. You see how it's one too far? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the redstone block right there, and we can put a rubber block here. So now press the button. Opens. Now before we add a closing feature, let me show you the issue. So there is a big limitation. You can only have it activate one door. The same door cannot use 2 different gold blocks or 2 different activation points. 1 activation point only. So I can't add another gold block here and then wire it up. It's just gonna override with this gold block. One thing I really wish was in big doors. Another limitation is, well, good thing also, these doors are entities. So that means while they're moving, they are entities, and you cannot stand on them or have a collision with them. So that's how to use the Big Doors plugin. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Discord at Mr. Weisberg or comment down below. If you would like and you appreciate the video, I'd appreciate if you push that big subscribe button down below and join my Discord server. Bye guys, have a good rest of your day.